Alrighty guys, as you keep bringing us into Dragon Ball Legends TOP walkthrough video, this is going to be part 2 of 2 for the standard edition. If you guys are looking for the pocket edition, it'll be linked in the description and down below. Alright, so coming off of the last boss fight, you're going to want to go ahead and go straight above you here. It is going to be against a 4-fist, kind of like girls fight a little bit. Alright, so this is the team formation we're going to use right here. So we're going to put this guy back up just because of the double reds, and we're going to go ahead and put this guy back up too because of the double greens. Avoid the top row because Bulma is going to be debuffing that row. Urine is debuffing the cross-shaped section right here and over here with these guys, but really can't avoid all that, right? That's too much of a range. So attack order, your high priority here, I mean, there's not too crazy. You go for the Urine, and then we can go for the Mai into Videl, Bulma, Hercule, and then this guy at the end just because he has that nullification for 1 blast arts. All right, so pretty good right there. I would say that, I mean, it's an easy fight, right? 1.8 million, we'll take that. All right, so next fight is straight above you. 5-fist fight against the game originals right here. All right, so this is the team formation I'm going to use right here. There's double reds. I don't want this guy to get hit by that, and then I'm going to go ahead and keep this guy in backup as well. I know there's double blues here, but 17, his damage, I think is just too valuable. I think we just keep him there. And then plus he's also getting a super attack. I think it's going to be good for this fight. All right, so for strike covers for this one, because there's 2 of them, right? So the Goku Bardock have a strike cover for Bulma and vice versa. So Bulma has a strike cover for the Goku and Bardock, and those are the only 2 you have to worry about. There's no blast ones are here or anything like that. All right, so attack order, the most important thing you need to know here is that Goku and Bardock will get super attack if you super attack them, right? So they're definitely the highest priority right here. I am kind of scared to go after them first, if I'm being real honest with you, just because of the fact that my Super 17, he has a blue card ready to go. So instead, I think I'm going to go ahead and go for the Zaha first, and then I am going to go ahead and go for the Giblet, and then the Goku Bardock. Then we can go for the Saiyan in red, Bulma, and then Shallot at the end. All right, so thankfully we didn't really take too much damage from that fight. We got 3.6 million off of it. It is what it is. Bardock did super attack us. This Trunks, he built up enough super attack to get it off on turn 2, and he attacks first, unfortunately, so he hit his super attack, hit for like nothing, dude, like absolutely minimum damage, bro. That unit is super tanky. And then they retaliated and hit the EX Trunks with the super attack. Thankfully, he kind of ate it as well, but still sucks nonetheless. Didn't plan for that. The next is to the right of us, 5-fist difficulty fight against the Mohawks right here. So this is the team formation I'm going to use right here. So this guy's still on backup. This guy's on backup. I'm keeping this open just because Blue Zamasu is heavily debuffing that area, right? These 3 tiles right here, the bottom row. So Purple Tapion, he does have a blast cover. And so it's not health gated, by the way, so it doesn't matter what HP the opponent is at. And so it's 2 diagonals behind him, so he's in cover range of this Blue Zamasu, and then just straight up 2 blocks behind him, and so this yellow Tapion. First unit I would like to get out of the way is going to be the red Tapion. He heavily debuffs us in turn 2. Then this guy, he's also debuffing us. And then after those 2, let's go for the red Zamasu, the green Zamasu, the purple Tapion. This guy does have a blast cover for someone, which I probably already went over, but he debuffs you upon getting hit, so you kind of ideally you want to take him out in the 5th or 6th slot. And then same thing with this guy, he also gets extra debuffs upon getting hit. All right, so that one wasn't bad at all. We did get the full kill, 5.6. They're targeting this guy though. That is bad news bears. I don't like that, but it is what it is. Did get the full kill. This guy did activate his cover change on us, which does suck. Next is to the right of us, 3-fist difficulty. Should be an easy fight. It's just the pink hair squad. Right, since this is a super easy fight, I think I'm going to keep using this. This is kind of like working out for me right now, and I just need to get the HP back up on this guy. Once I get HP back up on this guy, maybe I'll start risking this guy's life a little bit more. But let's go ahead and just do one thing at a time for now. So cover changes for that fight right there. So Amon, he has a pretty big range. So he has a blast cover, by the way. So he's blast cover range of the red Rose, Kiawe, and then the yellow EX Rose. And then Kiawe is doing like the 4 tiles. So she has a strike cover for purple 21, red Rose, and then yellow EX Rose. So attack order, I actually kind of want to do something a little bit weird since I'm getting more used to playing with 17, right? Since he on blast arts, he's increasing his key recovery. He makes himself go like around like he's like the 2nd unit on turn 2. So I kind of want to go ahead and get this red out of the way and then go for both of the yellows. I think that actually would be super clutch. And then we can go ahead and get both of these guys out of the way, and then the purple Majin at the end. Ideally, though, high priority is going to be the Amon and the Kiawe. Both of those have cover changes, which I probably already went over. So definitely target those 2 first if you're not using 17. My only regret there was going for the purple 21 last. I probably should have went because he had the opportunity to heal. He was actually doing great. He didn't get hit at all, and then Purple 21 hit him, and then kind of just reset all the progress on him. He didn't go nowhere from that, so that was my fault. Next fight is to the left, 4th difficulty fight against Vegeta Clan, you guys' favorite. You guys love this fight, right? All right, so this is what we're gonna do right here. I'm super scared about bringing these two into this fight like this. Like, I know, like, we kind of, like, demoted this fight from being a difficult fight, but they can still do damage, bro. So this guy on backup, this guy on backup, you can play it as needed. Super 17, obviously, he's gonna be our bread and butter here, for sure. So in this fight right here, it is annoying. We did get hit by some of these. So the Sweater Trunks has a universal cover for above and below him. So for the Green Mai and for the tag unit down here. And then this Trunks has a strike cover change for like the corners areas, right? So he has a cover change for the Trunks and Mai unit. So what I want to do here, like according to my attack order, we should go for a blue first. And then let's go ahead and try to get Super 17 double attack off on that guy. He's going to tag out. It is what it is. It's fine. We'll still be getting that super gauge with Super 17, right? Which is 100% cool with me. And then let's go for the pivot towards Mai. Don't let her get the stun off. Then Sweater Trunks, who's probably going to cover rescue for someone, unfortunately. And then this guy, and then this guy at the end because he's getting buffs per hit. All right, dude, so I always forget that the Sweater Trunks has a chance to double attack until it happens to me. And then, dude, my green units, bro. What's wrong with my green units? Why are they so adamant about going after my green units, bro? Look at this guy's in shambles, and now my freaking Sparking is in shambles. But otherwise, pretty good, solid. I would say that's a good lineup right there. 6 million points off of that, damn near close to 6.5 over that is pretty good. Next is to the left of us, 5 is difficulty 5. Thank God, bro. Thank God. All right, so this is the team formation we're going to use right here. This should be easy money. We don't even need Super 17 for this. There's not even a yellow on the enemy team, so it is what it is. Should get some good heals off for those two. So attack order, for attack order, I do want to go for the blue unit first, just because Parasite Trunks, right? He's very fast on my team. And then let's go for the Whis before he stuns us on turn 2. Then the Transforming Frieza, Golden Frieza, Shisami, and then this guy at the end since he has mitigation. All right, so pretty good, dude. Pretty freaking good, and we're getting some heals off. They're getting super attacks, 7.9 mil. That's what I want to see right there. Next is to the left of us, 4th difficulty fight against GT. All right, so this is a T formation right here. There's double greens. I'm not terribly scared of the greens. I mean, Parasite Trunks is a high priority, but he's going first. All right, so let's go ahead and put some blues on backup. So attack order, we have our ultimate with the Parasite Trunks. Let's get this guy out of the way. Just give a quick little snipe, right? A little snipe. And then we can go ahead and get this guy out of the way alongside this guy right here. And the Parasite Trunks does have a strike cover change for Oob and Green Baby Vegeta. And then after that, we can go for the Oob, for the Green Baby, and then this red one at the end, because that red one is terrible. All right, another easy fight right there. We probably should have went for the reds earlier, though. That's the only thing. Centurion did take a little bit of damage right there, but nothing that he can't come back from. But not even just the Baby Vegeta. Baby Vegeta's fine going. He sucks. He's terrible. But going for Oob had decent damage. I'm not going to lie. Next is a 5 to the left of us. It is this fight again, dude. And since this fight was so easy the last time around, I think I'm okay with doing this. And I'm going to use the same attack order. So this guy first, then Whis, then Red, and then Golden, Shisami, this guy. All right, so that one actually came a little bit close. So we did have a super attack with Sin Shenron, which took care of the purple Whis for sure. But if we didn't have that, we probably would have got stunned. Next is to the right of us, 4th difficulty. Oh, God, bro. Strike teams are going to struggle with this heavily. Heavily. All right, so what you're going to want to do here is to not bring a yellow to this fight. That's the key to this fight. Not bring a yellow, because Super 17, right? Super 17 thrives off of your team having a yellow on the team. So let's talk about cover changes, since we actually do have them right here. So the purple Cell, he has strike cover for the free-to-play Cell and the Aider. And Android 16 has a strike cover for Aider and Exploding Cell. Magenta doesn't have a strike cover for anybody. He has a strike cover in his kit, but he's not covering anyone, thankfully. And then Aider strike cover is Super 17. All right, so attack order, I am going to go for the Super 17 first, and then I do think I go for this Cell since my 17 is going to attack at the end of my attack order, and then we can just hopefully double attack him, finish him off, all that good stuff. And then I think after that, we circle around back to Aider. Or actually, no. And then after that, I think we go for the 16, the Cell, and then we go for the death buffers, right? So we'll go for the Aider and then the Magenta. All right, dude, what a shit fight, dude. That fight is horrendous. That's like, it's easily like, I personally, that should be a boss fight, bro. Personally, like, I don't even think we played that bad. I think the only thing we could have done there is like farmed up more super attacks, but my green units, bro, if I didn't have them getting healed by Super Baby 2, one of these guys probably would have died, for sure. Next is straight up 5 difficulty fight against Game Originals without Goku and Bardock, and no worries. Alright, so this is the team formation we're going to use right here. So this guy on backup, this guy on backup, right? I mean, there's double reds here, so you could put both of your yellows on backup if you really wanted to. There's no yellow on the enemy team, so I don't think there's like a huge, massive like point to bringing in Super 17. Alright, so for attack order, I'm going to go for the Zaha here first, then the Giblet, and then I do want to go for the double purples, to be honest with you. Just to kind of protect the greens a little bit, and then we can go for Nappa and Charlotte at the end. Alright, dude, I mean, there's not really much we can do about them just straight targeting this man. I mean, I guess it's okay. He made it to the end, basically, right? Next is straight above us, 5 difficulty, fight against the pink haired squad once again. So this is what I'm going to use right here. I want to save these 2 potential super attacks for the last fight, because the last fight's going to be absolutely terrible, dude. For this one, let's actually go for the Amon first, since we do know that he has the blast cover for the red rosé, the yellow rosé, and the purple 21. So we'll go for him first, double yellows, and then I'm actually going to go for the purple 21, the Kiawe, and then the red rosé. All right, so pretty good, dude. 5 his difficulty down, 13.9 million. Did get the full kill. This guy has a super attack, and so I kind of do want to use that now, low-key. All right, so now for your final fight is going to be to the left. Oh, by the way, we're at 108 million points. We're done. We're getting the juicy 1000cc, whether you like it or not. Let's go ahead and end off with a bang and do this terrible, godforsaken fight right here. All right, so at this point, we no longer need heals. Baby's getting benched, and this guy, he doesn't have. If he had a super attack, I'd put him in plague. Trust me. But he doesn't have a super attack. The rest of these guys are all boost units. Let's go ahead and just let them run wild. Some of these guys are gonna die, but we're gonna get a hella points from this. All right, so this one is very, very rough. So cover changes. Gammas have a blast cover for Go Frieza and Boo Bros. Boo Bros have a blast cover for the Trunks Vegeta. Go Frieza has a strike cover for the Gammas. Tag 4s do have a strike cover, but not in range of anybody, thankfully, and that should be it. For our attack order, I'm gonna super attack these guys. Super attack them with my Parasite Trunks. Hopefully get a good chunk of their HP out of the way. And then we're going to go for the Gammas. The Gammas are going to be debuffing all of our units and stuff like that. I don't think we're going to kill them by turn 2, but it is what it is. Then we can go for the Go Frieza, the Tag 4s, the Trunks Vegeta, and then these guys at the end. Units are going to die. It's okay if they die right here. As long as you do more damage, you still win it out. All right, dude, I'm not going to lie to you guys. Everyone lived. Like, miraculously. Everyone, they have 21 million points off of that. That's some big boy points right there, dude. And with that, we're gonna go ahead and close out the video. Let's see where we lie on the leaderboard with 130 million. I think that's the most points I've ever gotten in this, if I'm being real honest with you. Yeah, so we are finishing off the video at rank 428, bro. That's huge. Let me know in the comment section, where did you guys rank? Did you guys rank lower than me, higher than me? Did you guys play it safer with their GT team? Because honestly, this was a little bit greedy, bro. This was a little bit more. I don't know if I'm going to be doing something like this again, dude. I kind of got a little bit obsessed with the boost, kind of overdid it a little bit. But either way, that I guarantee you guys that juicy 1000cc has been secured. The bag has been secured. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later!